तदक्षरं गुणातीतं गुणातीतं नमामि महाध्यानाभ्यासं विदतमजसं भगवतः पवितेशं प्राप्तं स्थितिमतिवरैकान्तिकवृषे सदानन्दं सारं परमहरिवार्ता व्यसनिनं गुणातीतानन्दं मुनिवरमहं नो सततं. સ્વામિનારાયણ હરે. પ્રથમ તો સર્વ સંકલ્પને પડતા મૂકીને એકાગ્ર ચિત્તે થઈને શ્રીજી મહારાજ પુરુષોત્તમને સંભાળીને એમ ધારવું છે કે સ્વામી વાતો કરે છે ને આપણે સાંભળીએ છીએ તે પ્રમાણે પોતાના અંતરમાં તપાસ કરતા જવું અને કયું છે તેમ સમજીને વર્તવું. અનાદિમૂળ અક્ષરમૂર્તિ શ્રી ગુણાતીતાનંદ સ્વામીએ વાત કરી. પ્રકરણ 11ની 41મી વાત છે. ચેપ્ટર 11 ટોક નંબર 41. સ્વામીની વાતોમાં ચેપ્ટર 11 અને ટોક નંબર 41. સ્વામિનારાયણ રે સ્વામીએ વાત કરી ભગવાનની મૂર્તિની સ્મૃતિ અને તેમના એકાંતિક સંતની અનુવૃત્તિ પાડવી એ બે વાનાએ કરી જીવત્વ પૂરું કરવું.
હાજી સજાનંદ સ્વામી મહારાજની જય. Gunatitanand Swami is saying that we have come down on this earth for a certain length of time to be on this earth. આપણે જન્મ ધારણ કર્યો છે તો જેટલો સમય ભગવાને અહીં રહેવાનો આપ્યો છે એ સમયનું શું કરવું? How do we spend our time? First of all, normally first 25 years goes in education. Maybe more. For those lawyers and doctors, they go like 30, 35 years, right? In education. So out of 100 years, if we say 25 years, is for education. Then after the education we have a choice. Either if we are elevated and we want to go to the divine roadway, spiritual roadway, then we take the sannyas ashram, the sadhus, saints roadway, or the roadway of sadhaks. But if we don't have that kind of conviction within us, if we are not that strong, and if we have still passion and other desires, then we want to take the family ashram, gruhastha ashram. From 25 to 50 years, we remain in gruhastha ashram, have a wife, children, house, job, business, all that. Then when we are at the age of 51, then there is a third stage in our life, retirement. In the old time, it was not the retirement that we are thinking today, In the old time, it was that they'd go towards the jungle and meditate on God and elevate their understanding towards spirituality. It is called Van-prastha ashram. Van related to jungle, one. Prastha means start walking there and remain staying in jungle. Vanaprastha ashram. So that is the third stage. And it is the intermediate stage to the last fourth stage, where those who have jumped from the first stage to the last stage, which is sannyasa ashram. So this is in between sannyasa ashram and grihastha ashram, vanaprastha stage. So that whatever we have tangled in our life, we want to untangle and unite with God, And then the fourth stage is from 75 to 100, that we want to totally be united with God. Between husband and wife also, there is no relationship between each other. They are both individual entities, and they make their final destination to liberate themselves. That is the system in our Vedas and Hinduism. And Gunatitananda Swami here also is saying that the day when we are awakened, the day when we know about God and His saints, then we want to start having their memory. Bhagwanni Murtini Smruti. Remembering God and all these good pastimes of God. And today I was talking to Sapan Bhai. And Sapan Bhai says that he is reading life story of Gunatitananda Swami now. So I said, I have read in Gujarati, these are 2 volumes in Gujarati, about 800 pages, So are you reading Gujarati? Because he's not that expert in Gujarati. He says, no, there is a English version of about 125 pages, of Gunatitananda Swami. And he says, when I was reading, he says, I was remembering everybody here, that how our satsang is, what Gunatitananda Swami was also, doing at time in Junagadh, So he was thinking very highly and positively, So, number 1 is to remember the God and His pastimes. For how long? Until the last breath. Whenever we are awakened, whenever we have found this ultimate truth, then we want to do that all the time until we die. Just like a greedy man, when he finds money, then he is focusing on that money for whole life, until the death. Same way, we want to be greedy on God, that we don't want to let it go. So that is one thing. Bhagwanni Murtini Smruti. Smruti means positive incidences. અને તેમના એકાંતિક સંતની અનુવૃત્તિ પાડવી. And whatever are the saints that we are in contact with, we want to follow what they are telling us to do. We want to follow what is their liking. We want to follow what is their inner wish. તેમના એકાંતિક સંતની અનુવૃત્તિ પાડવી. By doing that, we want to live the whole life. So, when I was listening, when Pankaj Bhai was saying and I was reading, it came to me that for me, Kakaji is my ekantik sant. And whatever Kakaji has told me, given me, that is my life mission. That is what I have to live with. And in that, if there is a hurdle comes, then I have to find out the ways to cross the hurdle. If there is easy ride comes, then I have to make sure that I don't get tangled into the amenities, just like we were talking yesterday, Luke and hymnu vachnamrutatun. We were reading that, that we don't want to tangle into anything but God, So, it is a constant awareness, constant alertness, અખંડ જાગૃતતા રાખવાની કે આપણે પ્રભુના થઈને જીવવું છે. આપણે પ્રભુ વગર બીજું કાંઈ જોઈએ જ નહીં. અને ક્યારથી ચાલુ કરવાનું? 75 વર્ષ થાય ત્યાર પછી? After 75 we want to start, when we are 75? ચંદ્રકાંત ભાઈ કે મારે તો થઈ ગયા નહીં? હે? હજી 1 વર્ષની વાર છે, શાંતિ છે હમણાં 1 વર્ષ એમ? ના ના, એ તો પહેલેથી એવું કરે જ છે, ધૂનના માસ્ટર છે નહીં? But these are the two things, remembering God and good times, pastime of God, and follow what Ekantic Saint guides us, directs us, and elevates us. That's how we want to spend the rest of our life. So, if we decide that way, then we are sadhu from today. If we decide later, then we will be sadhu from later. But we will have to be sadhu no matter what. જ્યારે ત્યારે સાધુ તો થવાનું જ છે. સાધુતાનો રસ્તો જ્યારે ત્યારે પણ લેવાનો તો છે જ. જ્યારે જાગીએ ત્યારથી સવાર, જ્યારે જાગીએ ત્યારથી નક્કી કરીએ. અને આજે નક્કી કરશો તો એવું નથી કે ગેરંટીડ છે કે કાલે તમે ભૂલી નહીં જાઓ. કાલે ભૂલી બી જવાશે એનો, પણ પાછા ભૂલ્યા ત્યાંથી પાછા ફરી ઉઠવાનું. Wake up again and start again. This is a process. If we have found this thing as the best thing, if we have found this spirituality, this satsang as the best thing, then we have to keep working at it. We have to keep focusing at that. And whatever hurdle comes, we have to work at that. If we give up, then we would have to make a big long turn again to come back, But eventually we will have to come back. So why not focus now? Why not make an enthusiastic promise to ourselves today that I want to become sadhu. I want to become sadhak. So that is what Swami is saying. ભગવાનની મૂર્તિની સ્મૃતિ અને તેમના એકાંતિક સંતની અનુવૃત્તિ એ બેવાનો કરીને જીવિતવ્ય પૂરું કરવું. Whatever is now remained, we want to live with that. બા, આપણે કેટલા વર્ષ જીવવું છે? સારું. પણ આપણે ભજન કરતા રહેવું છે. સારું. કેવું છે? બરોબર બા? ભજન કરવું છે ને? સારું. મહારાજ આપણું બધું સરસ રાખે. અમારા રાકેશભાઈને સરસ જોબ બી મળી જાય, નહીં? સારી જોબ મળી જાય ને સેટલ થઈ જાય. અમારી બી એ પ્રાર્થના છે. મારા બા બી બહુ સમજણવાળા છે. રાકેશને કીધું ઇન્ડિયા જઈ આવ કે છે હમણાં. અઠવાડિયું 2 અઠવાડિયું સરસ ત્યાં આગળ બધાને મળી આવ ને તારદેવ જઈને ભજન કરી આવ ને થોડું ફ્રેશ થઈ જવાય, નહીં? ફ્રેશ થઈને આવે કે નહીં? સારું. સરસ સરસ. આપણે જીવિતવ્ય ભગવાનને એમના સાધુઓને યાદ કરીને પૂરું કરવું છે. બીજું બધું તો ભગવાન કરશે કરશે ને કરશે જ. God will do the rest. We have to do this. Remember the God and all Gunatit saints. Ajay, we want to do Bhajan Sandhya today. Today is 7th. In Powai, they have a nice Bhajan Sandhya. It's almost finished maybe. I already got a phone call from Ashwin Bhai. But we want to start Bhajan Sandhya. And what we want to do is, when we do the bhajan, we want to focus on God and Gunatit saints. And to please them, we want to sing. And whatever our tone is, if it is not the best like our Kiran Ben style, it's okay. Remember Das Kaka, it's better than Das Kaka, So we are in between. Yeah. So let us have Bhajan Sandhya. What our goal is that at 1 o'clock maybe we would do Vasudev Hare. Okay. So then by 1:30 or 2 o'clock, if you want to go to, Mahendra Bhai's place, we can go there, right? Very good. Sajanand Swami Maharaj ni Jai.